Yes, welcome to the stream. We're gonna do... I think I can do a beefier stream today. Obviously, yesterday was a very short little nub of a stream. Today... One second. Okay. Today, I'm hoping to hit up Ace Attorney and then Near Replicant a little later. Do some stuff in Near Replicant. I don't... This part is still a little too louder than I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish episode 2 today. I know we have at least an investigation then, and I assume another trial after that. In our current episode of episode 2. So, and who knows how long those can last, you know? Sometimes I feel like they go on like 3 hours for one little section. So let's all recap what happened in episode 2. We basically found out the actual, I assume, the actual murderer, which was this person, right? I mean, I know I was thinking this for the longest of time, right? Has acknowledged that he is in fact Master Mask. Okay, so we convicted, he's convicted. Unless something, I guess some weirdness can happen and he ends up also not being Mask to Mask. But he ended up not being Mask to Mask. Or he ends up being Mask to Mask, and he was trying to convince people he was Mask to Mask. But it's most likely he was trying to do that to possibly get convicted of that kind of crime of stealing. But now we've jumped back into murder territory where possibly he, as a guard for KB Security, killed I don't think his picture's on here, but I guess the head of KB Security or something, some kind of high-ranking KB thing. So we're essentially entering like a second half of a completely different trial. But we're having 2 trials in this one episode. How exciting. Should I pull up the guide just in case? I mean, let me see. Tribulations. Table of contents. So I go here, right? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to look at it now, but I'll just have that tab pulled up if I need it. All right, October 13th, 3:02 p.m. Okay, in a perfect world, we finish episode 2 today. In a perfect world. It'll probably take, at the very least, a few hours, though, I would assume. Because it's going to be investigation here, and then we go into a trial. At least. There might be more, especially if we're introducing a whole nother kind of case. We might be doubling that up. There's a possibility. October 13th, 3:02 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Bwah, bwah. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. Bwah, bwah. At least, from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. You did too good of a job. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB Security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Curane Village for a little while, if that's alright. I shouldn't be around here when we're just talking about murder and everything. I am a child of, 9 years. This is kind of heavy shit for me. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Mind, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Rose is so caught up in her fancy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Now remember, no fighting, okay? I'm fading away. She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we go ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few more questions of my own from Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't question mark at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? The pink? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. So it clearly broke again and then got reshuffled back. Put basically together the right way and with the pink glue goo or whatever it is. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. I doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. I refuse. If it's Amy, I refuse to say Amy at this point. I'm just gonna stick with Ami. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Curing Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now I think about it, Mai hasn't been back to Curing Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Curing Village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the curing technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Bang! That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the Master Curian is going to be a heavy responsibility. Let's fucking go. Okay, so we know of 2 places we need to go to. Definitely, for sure. Detention Center and the Hideout. To speak the two delights. October 13th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. I already told you it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. The guard over there looks a bit on edge too. The one who's just always standing there. Come on. We'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Move. Move. October 13th, the Masked Hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight has such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, please die. He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. Damn, fucking shots. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a map. Nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Ha! The very idea. Guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Phoenix doesn't understand. Does he not understand the concept of, like, opposites attract or whatever? Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Question mark. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're all right too. But you just keep guessing. I will tell you when you're right. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real mask to mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atmey knew more about mask to mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. Wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table, and I scooped it up. Oh yeah, we saw the bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Miss Delight, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Godot, how did I do? I think just very low. Almost dead, like dead. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Slight difference than my Edgeworth. Just ever so slight. The nuances are so many differences. We haven't seen Edgeworth yet in this game, so I'm confident in giving him basically that voice. I'm sure Edgeworth will make an appearance at the end of the game. I'm sure of it. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, How about now? No, I'll pass. Thanks. Well, why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB security. Bloop. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Now I need to hear this love at first sight question mark. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke into tears. Or broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. Oh, nice hose over the head in that one shot. Stupid hair he still has. Great. I don't know. I don't understand the hairstyle. I just do not. I don't get the how it works. How do that hair work? He went right up. I mean, seeing from this angle makes it even like harder to decipher. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. "Please stop it!" he screamed. You could see the robber's face turn pale. A high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself. He came to save me. Total stranger all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. I did, didn't I? With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Gulp. Alright, we're off to the CEO's office. I mean, I guess I could go here, but I think I can also just wait on that. October 13th. KB Security. CEO's office. The CEO has just a giant safe in his office. Interesting. Wait, why is there like one of those marking things on the ground and it's like half in there? Did someone die by like getting crushed by the safe? What's happening? So, I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? Ah, fuck. Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe, my favorite. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made us real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho, 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 ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. Got him. Well, anyway, the point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes, I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Examine, 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 examine. Let me see something. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I thought someone was trying to get a hold of me. There feels like a lot that I can just like scoop here. Check out this big thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading the file isn't exactly back-breaking work. Just a little hard on the eyes. Ah. What did you find out, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. But, hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Emanon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Copy, copy, copy. Kane's list. Okay. Alright, very hard not to go to this thing. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So, you mean... Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean... The victim... He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Wait. That's what I would thought. Just... Or probably not. Maybe I guess then it's saying like they died and then tried to put the body into the thing and then just kind of just flop there. Wow, this safe is unbelievable. I bet 4 pearls would fit in there. And it's got a bunch of doohickeys attached to it. It's pretty amazing, alright? Motion sensors, heat sensors, weight sensors. Hey, Nick, come on. Let's open it and take a look. I broke into one of these. Wouldn't that set me down the path of Hoodlumville? Hoodlumville? These looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. Can't get in between these 2 shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. Looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's 1 shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading, if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Okay. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. Ha ha ha. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It uses some security up here. Really? And it's possible on the night of the crime? Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe you pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves. Gloves. Ugh. Grug. Unga bunga. Grug. By the way, just so you know. I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Connected to the basement security guard office. There are no fingerprints on it. Is this a piece of paper then? This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Sit. Oh, nice. Feels just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some real expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Eek. 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 Okay, so security room's a thing. But let's talk first. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into all our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, won't cry on you, pal. Just manipulating him. Easily. Oh, look at this fella. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KBC Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in his room. Happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. So, why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came, just flopping out. Just flop, flop, flop. Oh, so the body fell out? A white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. Okay, for like a half second, I was like, wait, was I saying his name wrong this whole time or misreading it? But it's Bullard, not Billiard. So, what happened to Mask to Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Fuck him. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Abby was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Huh, yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just know he was the thief. I would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Ammonon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? In the first and second games, we didn't have those cases where it was like shock, double shock, and then did the higher pitch, like bring, bring, bring. I think we've gotten that like multiple times this game. Between games 2 and 3, they're like, hey, let's have people all in shock and just keep raising the pitch. That's a cool thing to do. Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Oh, nice. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it. Newspaper clipping. Article on Masnell's first heist. Who does that look like? Wait, is that the... Wait. Check. Is the game saying that that's Godot? Or... I don't think that's this game. Or is he just separately talking about Godot? 48. His body was found inside safe. I jumped to the is that Godot because it was like right here, but it might just be something separate. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? It's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But, no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court, maverick. It gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps. You? Part of me wants to say this can't be the case because it seems way too crazy. But it would be really dumb if that was like Edgeworth and over the span of time he like this is just either some big disguise he's wearing or if it's like sort of kind of grew out his hair, dyed it, and then put on some dumb face mask thing. That can't be it, right? That would be, even for this game, that would be kind of dumb, right? Or is this maybe some case where the game wants me to think that way? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. I'll just turn the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. The Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I have the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Strange. Very strange. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, October 13th, KB Security. Security guard office. Wow. This is really something else. For a security guard office, sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered. Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Hi. Here I was, working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. Got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. 19, 25. Fine. Still not a fan. I just need Larry to go away. At least all the so it seems like it's intentional, right? But I'm just gonna say at least all the characters I find obnoxious and don't necessarily like, Phoenix also doesn't really like. So that makes you think like, oh, it's intentional to make, you know, characters that are supposed to annoy the players in some sense. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here is a different story. But, Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. Fuck you, Larry. Something is written on this poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Superior, did I say superior? Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldbat. Head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. Yes! 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 She's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. I would take 10 Larry Buttses before I get an old bag making a reappearance. That's my partner seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Some chalky milk. It still works fine, more or less. I really know how to build them, I guess. Okay. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told never ever touch that lever. She scowled and looked at me. Something terrible happened to you. Got it, greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Here we go. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. Can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Can you talk to Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there was no warning at all. Just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something? No, that's just you. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors, all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either. So if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. Good job, Larry. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? It's just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. I say that all the time as well. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, point is you were here that night, right? Oh no, it's the psyche locks. Oh shit. They're back. Yeah, oh no. I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm gonna have to break his psyche locks after all. Can I do it? There's no real way of knowing if I have all the shit I need unless I just do it, you know? I mean, I could go back to CEO's office, go back to everything else. See if another thing like pops, right? Try to do it the right way. October 13th, Atme Detective Agency. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually mask to mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the mask-to-mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He would say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression. But I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Oh, doesn't seem like anything's here. So, fuck this place, I guess? Get out of here. October 13th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall. Oh, I forgot this music. The Treasures of Carrion exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Mask to Mask Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 that's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Do I need to go down to the basement thing? October 13th, Lily Taylor Basement Warehouse. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? So, how's it going? Well, what about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of. Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in. Excuse me. Ooh. That was... bleh. Yes, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? Really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask to Mask's wife that found it. Okay, I was technically... my hands were on it, apparently. Rude. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Let's see, is there anything else I really need? I mean, there's that pink goo. I'm gonna scan the goo. A pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that held that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues that thief's identity on it. Ah, worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. It'd have been better if Mask to Mask had taken the box too. Goo? Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and is shockingly pink. Shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. Okay. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You're just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired a detective at me again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Mask to Mask calling card arrived? It was about 10 days ago. So we sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard? Guess that's it then. Detective Abney must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so. What? So Mask to Mask murdered someone as well? Well, so that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, I'm talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Mask to Mask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Sanders? No, I don't know anything. Well, why would I? Oh, another Psyche Lock. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Psyche Locks. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do you think this means, Nick? It means a person that holds a secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Alright, I mean, I can try fucking her or Butts first. Since I'm here, I'll just go for her. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. Could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? The submitted at the trial was genuine? Alright, that wouldn't be a person's profile, right? Wouldn't be that. Strike a pose. I mean, I don't know if this actually proves the thing we needed to prove. Well, Miss Andrews? See? Look, it was a fake after all. Huh? I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. Oops, I guess this isn't going to help me much. Oh, fucking hell. So, have I convinced you, or... urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? If it would be a profile, it would have to be like... fucking... I'm gonna say no. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. I'll go try Butts. Bong. Bong. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working, excuse me, hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But that was that, and this is... Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too? Never! I didn't sneak out. Tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1, wow. That's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... Evidence that Larry was not... The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened. Is it this because it didn't go off? Whoa, I was scared for a minute. Larry seems pretty relieved. Damn it. But I'm not relieved. Now I bet you 70 cents. Break the psychological, it's the last thing I do. What's with that baby who had taken his, what's with that baby who had his favorite toy taken away from his... What's with that baby who had his favorite toy taken away from him look on your face? If evidence that left my position. Okay, so it's not the button. Oh, I guess I never checked this. Money, money. These all sound like artifacts from fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple. Left Hand of Hades. The Portrait of Megina. Shrine of the Silver Monkey to find the Crown of Bongora. There you'll find the Tear of Ammonon. Found in Ron's wallet used on that night of the crime. Is it this? Is it this? Yeah. All right. It's kind of sort of roundabout, but I figure it. Okay. This is the key card to the CEO's office, right? Yeah, that's right. This key card was found inside a wallet. This wallet? You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Oh fuck. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. I have a feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Where's the... Wasn't there like a thing that had the time where people go in? Where's that? Or is it this maybe? Let me see. If you don't want your true identity, come to the security at 1 a.m. After 10 p.m. during your shift. I thought I had like an item that was like, oh, this person came in. Or is it this again because it was used at 1 a.m.? Oh my god. Larry, when you use this key card, doesn't it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record just to anyone, you know. The key card data was already made public in the trial today. Oh, that's how I remembered. That was the thing. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. It happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh. Larry, can't duck your responsibility this time. God, no! I'm a dum-dum. Hey. 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 Ooh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? Madonna happened. Huh? You're Donna? Got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is that why you So is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? Haha. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick! Is there anything I could do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey, Nick. As long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick! I gotta show him some kind of evidence. There's so many pieces of evidence. So many pieces of evidence! Just go from the beginning. This is one of Kieran's greatest treasures. I used to have zero interest in all this old junky stuff, but now I'm a new person. Well, I can kind of see the appeal. Hey, I got it. Why don't we all go visit one of those musty old temples the next time? I think I could actually learn to like this new Larry. Yeah, he still hasn't told us anything useful. Listen carefully, okay, Nick? I know you don't think much of me as a person, but I'm no thief, and I would never wear a goofy getup like that. Nobody ever accused you of being a thief. It's too much work for me. Making plans, writing calling cards, etc., etc. I'd rather just pull a dime and dash at a burger joint. Burgers! I love burgers too! Really? Well, how about it? Wanna go on a burger date tonight? Just pay for the food because I'm not defending you again. It's one of Kieran's greatest treasures. Oh. Okay. Same thing. I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that. What is it, Nick? Doesn't seem so, I don't know, pleasant? Okay, so that's that. Alright, we're slowly getting through. Okay, so it's not that. So what about this? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. A love letter from me? No. Sorry. This is a blackmail letter. What? How dare you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is Alexis demanding this time? Huh? Who is this Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? Pretty sure we did. Okay. Oh, we're slowly getting through here. Ah, that's the wallet I found. You found it when you snuck out of the work to get socked in the kisser, right? I didn't sneak out of the work to get socked in the kisser. If only I'd been more responsible at work, I might have spotted the murderer on the monitor like I was supposed to. Larry, you do feel bad, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it's brought Desi and I closer together. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. Gotta see that old water glass is half full. Am I right? Now he's starting to sound like the Larry I know. Don't forget, Nick, half full. You know what? I'm probably supposed to just show him this. I mean, I could go through this whole fucking list, and I mean, I probably still will, but I also don't want to like miss. Hit. Oh, he doesn't know it. Great. Never mind. I lied to myself. Let's just keep going in order then. So, was this the card that was used by the culprit that night? Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 in the morning. Your client had this card, right? Then it's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man. Thanks. Thanks, Larry. Present. Okay, Okay, that's him saying he's not the thief. Great. Present. This is him just not knowing. Present. Okay, that's just, again... Alright, we've only got 2 more things left. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. Fuck off. God, butts, Larry. Butts, comma, Larry. I promise I'll come run to your rescue, like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks, I try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Okay, I assume that goes to the, like, dialogue box thing. Let me see if this is a thing. Okay, cool. Here we go. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. CEO's office is on the 1st floor. Thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record. It's Phoenix. There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could just take one more look for me? Pretty please? Okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. What? What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once, in the morning, at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. What's the record out of the court record? Went off once at 1:02 a.m. Did I present this by any chance to him? You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Huh? Record? No. Nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Get owned. Did I show this to him? Detective Gumshoe? About this right here. Sorry. It's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. Great. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, no help. I mean, would I show this to anyone? It doesn't went off once. CEO's office. Okay, so go back to... Trying to figure it out. Go down here? Perhaps let me just check. Okay. No. That's gonna be a no from me. I didn't get anything that did that showed that the urn was proof that the urn is real. I feel like I want to try something kooky here. What if I did present Maya as the piece of evidence? She goes, "Yep, it's real." So I'm sure maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. Fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Any evidence that Erno submitted at the trial was genuine. Would it be this? Because the name is on it? Is that the thing? Fuck. But the urn was real. I do just be trying things. Let me see. I mean, he's holding the box, but I tried this, I think. The only other, I mean, I'm just crazy enough to try it and get scolded. Nope, damn it. How would I get proof that... Treasures of Crane exhibit is my first job after last year's ordeal. I really wanted to make it, wanted it to be a success. Got an idea. Why don't you redo the whole poster? You could put something like, voted best treasure exhibit by Mask to Mask. Why, my, that's a fantastic idea. Okay, that's not what I meant. That doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Just listen to this funky bass line. Who would I, of the people that we've talked to now at this point, who would I talk to get more things about to get what she needs, where that would show that that's the real thing? I don't understand. Just... Do I possibly, for some reason, show this? Just because it's a new piece of evidence that we've had for a long time, you know? I'm gonna try it just because I want to lose some health. Some of my meter. Alright, I might have to check the fucking walkthrough. Let me see. My first time consulting today. trying to see. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to just go... I'm not supposed to be here. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Goodbye! Goodbye! I don't know exactly. Because every time I consult the guide, I don't try to... Unless it's like the straight up like trials. And I just need an answer. When I do the... If I ever look up the guide during the... investigations, I'm always just like try to get general answers. I think I can go here now. No? Yes? No? I thought this was it. General enough answers to the point where I'm still wrong. Let's see. Did I miss something else? Let's see. I might have. Let's see. Bump, bump, bump. Boo doo boo doo boo. Bump, bump, bump. Boo doo boo doo boo. Dot, bump, bump. Boo doo 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 doo. But what did I miss? Let me see. Okay. Oh, we did that. Emergency buzzer. Great. Great. It says Ron should be available now. But if he's not here, that makes me think I missed something above, right? Bump, 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 ba-da-ba-da. I did all that. Right? Yep. Do this. Did I not? Oh man, let me see. I maybe had to do this. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. Blue balls. That's Kane Board, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Is that a hit? Oh my god, that's the thing I missed, apparently. Showing the profile that he gave us, I thought. Didn't we get the profile from him? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I got it earlier, but still. Fucking what? Like, again, this comes down to one of my frustrations of this game. Where was the direction? Where was any hint that I was supposed to show Gumshoe here a picture of this guy? So then, the alternative, if I didn't look up a guide, would be, again, if I was completely stuck, to go, alright, go to every person, show every piece of item, show every profile picture. Lame as shit. Lame as shit. Lame as shit. I'm calling it lame as shit. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot. I'm already mad. I'm fuming today on a Sunday. A lot of... During the last, like, 2 sentences, I've just been thinking of knowing that is. A lot of secrets during this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. Can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh? So that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay, now I think I can go to... however the hell I get there. How do I get there? Jesus. Help me. Oh god, he's there. Yay! Yay! October 13th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight. Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, I'm a corn man. You see? On the same night the sacred urn was stolen from the Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. I'm so sad and sympathetic. Mr. Light, do you still insist that you are Mask to Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. What if it's reverse? Maybe Ron is Mask to Mask, and then Luke at me is intentionally taking the fall for being Mask to Mask so that he doesn't get found out to be the actual murderer. What if that's the case? I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Mask to Mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB Security, right? Yes. Went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used a key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. Oh, that's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? That was a very obvious flash. Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe. Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So, I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick. All of a sudden, Mr. Light kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry. We haven't told anyone yet. Whew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Yeah, she would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. Criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why'd you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least, that's what I thought anyway. So you became Master Mask with Desiree, huh? Do I need to present a thing? I'm just gonna look up. Fuck it. I'm not gonna lean on it too much, but damn. Let me see. Let's see. Go back to. No, I already did that. Did that. Detention Center. Okay. Okay. I probably would have guessed this eventually. Present! Hey! This is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket, but I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, hey? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The garden's photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? Hee hee. Hee hee. That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Newspaper clipping updated. About first heist. As you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise? That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. But blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now! Hey, calm down, don't get so worked up. Don't yell at me, I'm fragile. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. It said, I know what you did last summer. So, someone found out about your true identity. Just like that. It's not easy being a master thief, you know? Or maintaining this ridiculous hairstyle. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box that letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Plans? Wait, what am I supposed to do now? Plans. Oh, it's right there. It's at the top. You tricked me there. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from the very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. Dun 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 dun. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts? Someone who planned them all out in detail? All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plants, too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes. Please don't tell Desi, okay? Ron's testimony added to the court record. He was stealing as directed. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? Guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. Guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey! Pearly! She's back! I'm back! Hey, Pearls. So, what have you been up to this whole time? Where the fuck were you? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Curian Village to have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Oh, there we go. That's the answer I need. That's the thing I need to take back to what's-her-face. Whew, that's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Excuse me. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll go find out how they got there. But please don't forget about me. Sacred urn refilled into the court record. I have to go find out how the pink got there. How the fuck do I get there again? God, I hate navigating this game. I hate navigating this game with a burning passion. Stupid screens. These stupid screens and this stupid movement. This screen tile fucking so bad. So bad. Wherever you are in the game, you should just be able to go to another screen you want to go. You should just be able to go if you've been there. October 13th, Lorelei Taylor, basement warehouse. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. Okay. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Look. Look. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and is shocking pink. This is the same color as the paint splotches on the urn. So then the question is, what's the cause of the odd shape? Let's look around here carefully, Mr. Nick. I mean, it's gotta be this. Come on, game. Come on, characters. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Urn box added to the court record. So do I not need to do anything else here? Wait, really? I gotta go back here? Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's some suspicious. Bottom left part of it shaped oddly and shocking pink. Mr. Nick, could that be the shape of this odd... The shape is... She gets all excited. Yeah, pretty sure this is it. Ah, that's the box sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Fucking brilliant. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Okay, marks out of the court record. The box of the sacred urn fits in the gap perfectly. Completely dry. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Okay, so I assume that's all I need, right? Like, God, we're back to like having millions of pieces of evidence. I love it. So many things we can show during a trial to get wrong. I love it. Has pink paint stains. Amy. Okay, I assume that's gotta be it. And now we do this because we have proof, or we have. I think we've got to have everything, or at least we have what we need to show her. It's like gonna be this thing, right? It's the genuine article, and then Pearls is gonna come in and yell at her. I assume. I assume. All right, Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. Could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the submitted of the trial was genuine? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Pearls went back to Curian Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say again? Yes. It was broken once a year ago. And now, looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? That's exactly what I'm saying, yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. Well, why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? I'm going to guess it's this picture that she has that shows it not like that. This poster. It was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami/Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. One of my psyche locks. I am. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when that photo of this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Oh, wait. 4? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what had happened. Looks like she's not going to give up that last psyche lock so easily. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Is it going to be pink? Pink? This? It's going to be this or this. This or this. It's either going to be this because that's got the pink. Nope. Fuck. Box. Yeah. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. See, that's why I guessed that thing first, because I was like, oh, it's got the pink on it. It's like, I feel like either of those should have been correct. And there's some on the box that the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same. Wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. this box was dropped right here in Lord Lee Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken there too. So can you prove that? Can you prove that box was dropped here in the basement warehouse? Moves one over. Picks up paint marks. Easy peasy. Like brain-numbingly easy. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain. Am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Right angles, bitch. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. What'd you say? Your name does you justice. Say it again. Say it again. Your name does you justice, Mr. Oh, Mr. Wright. She's like, 'cause you're right. Okay. I mean. Okay. I'm just not impressed. Sorry, Andrews. Your wordplay does not impress me. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. God, why couldn't you just say it from the beginning? Why made me go on this wild goose chase just for you to say you fucking broke the fucking urn? God damn it. That's not even me mad at the game necessarily. It's just me mad at the character. I must make the distinction. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken, on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. Whoa! Oh, it's fucking black and white, just like it's fucking, like, infomercial. Like, have you ever fucking tripped carrying a box and the paint boxes and more boxes? I don't even know. Whatever. I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. Smash. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing worse, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. Good job. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. Hi-ya! I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Carrion Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, shards were pretty big. And that's when the IM got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written. I'm a fucking idiot. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami/Amy. Any sane person? Really? Burn, Pearl. Burn. Oh, pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Sacred urn updated. Kept out of sight. Broken and repaired by Adrian. Then placed in its box. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, it's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Ami face statue? Aha! Aha! The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there was no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain trading hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved, and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? I'm just going statue update in the court record. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Well, why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Vaughn Delight, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask-to-mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. That thief! Da-na-na-na. To be continued. Hey. 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 Let me see. Okay. Save your progress. Okay. Because I do want to play quite a bit of, what's it called? Near Replicant. I'm totally like brain blank. We'll end Phoenix right here for today. I mean, sometime this week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I would assume we go and do the trial and finish this episode then, right? I mean, let me check. Can I see how long the trial is like without spoiling? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let's say Monday or Tuesday, we'll come back, we'll do the trial. Let me see, what's today? Today's Sunday. What's going up on the archive tomorrow? That. Yeah, let's say Tuesday. Or maybe even Monday. Either Monday or Tuesday, we'll do the trial. We'll not finish out episode 2. I think we can do it. I mean, I'm not going to be a fool. I bet the trial is going to be like... I always think the trial is going to be short, like the final trial part, but those always end up being like 3 or 4 hours, so I just got to make sure, like, either Monday or Tuesday, whichever day I pick, I just got to make sure I block out enough time, like 3 or 4 hours to finish it, but I would want to try to finish this episode in one more stream, so that seems doable. I think we can do it. And like I said, I want to play quite a bit in here today. So let's, I'll hit a BRB. I'll do a BRB for a screen for probably a while here. I'm going to just kind of replenish fluids, release fluids. And, yeah, probably just catch up on a couple things. So I'll be, it shouldn't be too long, maybe 10 minutes or so. And I'll be right back with, Nier loaded in. So I will be right back.